Yo, what is up, guys? It is the man in the can. It is Super Pig Man here today with another video, and today we're going to be doing something different. It's going to be called my personal life stories. That's right, you guys are going to get to hear about my personal life now because I feel like that is better content than what I've been producing over the last 2 months or so, and I just feel like it's something that I want to try out and see if you guys like. But without further ado, I'm going to talk about the first time I got high. So, no doubt I live in California, so it was bound to happen. I mean, if you really think about it, it's bound to happen. But I remember the day vividly because it was my sophomore year in high school, and I was walking home, right? Or I wasn't walking home yet, but my friend, I'd been planning it, and I was thinking of just chickening out because I was really not down with it. And then he's all like, "Nah, come on, bro. Like, you said you wanted to try, at least try it one time." And I was like, you know what? You're right. Mama here is a bitch. So I was walking back home with my friend Isaiah, who I wrestled for with a long time, and then two of our other friends. And we were just walking, and about halfway through, because they live by like this park area, and like halfway through, my mom texts me, and she's all like, "I don't think you should go out. I have a bad feeling. Maybe you should come home." And maybe that was a sign right there, because I mean, to be quite honest with you, I feel like mothers know when something bad's gonna happen. I just feel like it, and I don't even know how. She probably already knew. I mean, I'm not even gonna front with you. She probably knew I was gonna go get high, and that's why the only reason I didn't really reply to her text. I just told her, "Nah, mom, I'm gonna go hang out." So, anyways, I end up going and hanging out with my friends, quote unquote, hang out, and we get to the to the house, and it was kind of like a trap apartment, and I remembered it so vividly because like it was in a nice neighborhood, but like the apartment was really poorly taken care of. So no offense to if you're watching this, like the apartment was kind of poorly taken care of. It looked like the entire building was gonna fall down. And so we get there, and we're going upstairs to her room to go, smoke eventually. And they're like, rolling it up and everything. I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, it's about to happen. It's about to happen. It's about to happen. It's about to happen. And my friend was teasing me because he's like, "Bro, you're going to have baby lungs for the first time you do it." I'm like, I don't really think so. But I mean, if that's what you're saying, at that time, I didn't even know what the fuck baby lungs were. Like, I thought he was talking about like, lungs of a baby. I'm like, that's kind of a weird thing to say that I have. And, I feel like I'm breathing pretty normally. But, he ends up passing me the bong, and they light it up for me because I don't know how to use a lighter. And to this day, I still do not know how to use a lighter. And so they were like, "All right, all you do is just suck the air out of the bong." So I do it, and I'm about maybe like almost finished with the bong grip. And in case you don't know what a bong looks like, I'll post a picture on the top right hand corner right there. And so I'm almost finished like sucking out all the air, and then I could not hold it in. I started coughing for a straight 5 minutes. I thought I was gonna throw up. Like, dude, I was coughing my fucking heart out. And they're like, "Oh, okay." I was like, like I couldn't even fucking formulate words at that point. And it was really funny, like, thinking back on it, because like, I literally could not even speak. Like, I was coughing so much. And then I ended up calming it down, and I wasn't coughing anymore. And we ended up doing a little rotation. And if you guys don't know, rotations, like one person goes, then the other person goes, and the other person goes. It's very, very crucial when you are smoking weed, because you do not want to break the rotation. Everybody will get mad if you do, and I know that's like a huge stoner thing. But so I end up taking about 6 more hits, and my friends are like, "Damn, bro, you can really hang." I was like, "What are you talking about? I haven't even felt anything." He's like, and then literally not even like 20 seconds after he says that, the fucking shit hits me like a brick wall, and I'm just there like, oh my God, I am so high. Like, I'm just sitting there, and then I decide to lay back on the bed that I was sitting on, and I closed my eyes for what my friend said was like 5 seconds. It felt like fucking 5 hours. Like that's how lit I was. I closed my eyes for 5 seconds and it felt like 5 hours. And I woke up all paranoid because I was like, what if they left me? What are my parents gonna think? Like, I'm not home for 5 hours. They're gonna be calling me and everything. I wake up, I was like, hey guys, how much time's passed? They're like, they look at me hella weird. They're like, it's probably been like 5 seconds since you closed your eyes. I was like, bro, it felt like it's been like 5 hours. Like, damn, bro, he's hella gone. You know, that's what my friends are saying. And then, you know, we ended up going back outside, and, you know, that's when her brother got there, and her brother wanted to smoke with me really bad since, like, forever. And, you know, I kind of couldn't really take any more hits because I was already so fucking... To reiterate, it was my first time, and I took 7 bong rips. Like, just visualize that. It was 7 full bong rips. Like, I'm surprised I could still walk. Like, I could barely feel my legs. And, you know, I'm kind of like a medium-sized guy. You know, I'm like 5'8", like about 200 pounds. And, you know, I'm kind of stocky. And so my friends were all smaller than me. And, you know, so we were walking and we're going towards like the Walmart, but there was like this brick wall that separated off like an alleyway. Like there was an alley, like driveway area that separated it off. And like, you know, it was, in the alleyway, that's where the trucks would come in for Walmart. And then you just go around and you get to the front of Walmart. And we decided we wanted some chicken fucking nuggets. Now, I didn't realize we'd have to jump a fucking... Let me reiterate this. The wall wasn't even that high. The problem was that I was so fucking high, and I have a fear of fucking heights, alright? Like, I was so fucking stoned that I was too scared to jump this wall. Like, I was like, guys, I don't think I can. Like, I was trying to grip myself. So my friends that are like literally like 5'3", 5'4", barely weigh like 140, 150, had to like literally hoist my ass up over the wall. And then right when I was on top of the wall, like I was laying down on my stomach on top of the wall, I was like, guys, I don't think I could do this. Literally, the wall wasn't even more than like 7 feet high. Like, dude, this wall was literally not that high, and I could just not fucking touch my feet to the ground because I was so scared. And you know, like I was like, dude, I can't. And there was like a little slope. I'm like, I'm scared I'm gonna slip, but it was a straight slope. Like it was straight and then like a little slope. So where I was gonna put my foot, I was gonna like land. And my friends were laughing. They're like, bro, you're okay. Don't worry, just put your foot down. And you know, eventually I put my foot down and I fucking ate it. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I ate shit. And my friends were laughing at me. Like I didn't know how to feel. Like I was like, guys, I told you I couldn't do it. And then they ended up going to the spot where all these like pallets were in. Like, I felt like they've smoked there before because they started taking more hits there. And, you know, they end up doing that. And then we end up going into Walmart. And, you know, before we even get into Walmart, while we're walking down the alleyway, there's these doors into Walmart that's employees only. And my friend decides it's a good idea to bang on them. And the thing was with me, my legs are pretty big, but my waist is really skinny. So my pants usually don't fit me. I have to get, like, you know, belts for them. And I wasn't wearing a belt that day. And let's just say that when we got to the fucking front doors of Walmart, my pants were on my fucking ankles, guys. Like, I cannot even illustrate it better to you. My pants were on my ankles. Like, dude, what the fuck? You know, like, come on, man. Like, how are you gonna do that when I ain't wearing, like, a belt? So we end up going to, you know, order some chicken nuggets. And then, you know, it's barely starting to wear off. You know, I'm starting to feel like a little bit more and more normal. And I start getting a little paranoid because I thought I seen someone that knows my mom. And, you know, like, I'm like all puffy eye, red eyes and shit, you know, hella fucking stoned. And, you know, we end up buying a bunch of chicken nuggets. We go back to the place. Literally, I don't even know what happened from when we left Walmart. So we got to like the parking lot of her apartment, because that's all just a fucking it's like an entire blackout spot. Like, I don't remember anything. I think I do remember like coming back to the wall and having to jump over it again, but that was just embarrassing again. And then I remember like we got back to the house and my mom was already texting me, and like, you know, I was kind of already starting to wear off. And, you know, so I was like, yo, my mom's texting me, I think I'm just gonna wait for her outside. And they're like, oh yeah, are you good? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And, you know, I end up going outside and waiting for my mom. I'm sitting crisscross applesauce, waiting at a stop sign, just like waiting for my mom to pick me up from this horror of a trip. And, you know, like, I'm just sitting there waiting waiting, and then my mom picks me up, and I'm just looking out the window hoping, dear God, she does not know that I got high. But I feel like my mom probably knew, and she just really didn't want to talk about it. And then, as soon as I got home, it was like 7 p.m., and I just fucking crashed out. Like, I didn't wake up till the next day. But if you guys did enjoy, remember to leave a like and subscribe. This is something new I'm trying out. But hopefully you guys did enjoy that little story of my first time getting high. And there might be more stories to come if you guys enjoy this. Peace.